What's up guys, welcome back here on my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how you have to drive at Le Mans without chicanes with this Toyota Gr.1 car, which costs 3 million at the brand's central. So you should pick this car. And now guys, just enjoy this track guide and learn something out of this. This is why I'm doing this track guide. So now let's get started. Before you start your lap, you should aim for a good exit, because as you can see, this straight is very long, so you have to get a good exit, otherwise you just lose too much time. And as you can see, I'm using really the full weight of the track so that I have a good angle for the first chicane. And after this thing on the right side, I brake into a straight line and also downshift very aggressively, cut this curb a lot. Be careful with track limits, yeah, because you know, if you cut too much, you get a penalty and your lap is invalidated, which is not ideal. Now for the next turn, I actually brake after this point there and also try to brake into a straight line, but also be back on power very early so that I can carry a lot of speed in. This is very crucial. And for the next turn also just tap on the brakes, be careful with track limits, then carry a lot of speed in. This corner is very, very important because I told you guys there are no chicanes, which means this corner is maybe the most important corner on this track, because as you can see, this straight is completely crazy. This is super long, especially without chicanes. As you can see, there are no chicanes, which means it could be a little bit easier, but well, in this last corner, which I mentioned, is very important, more than before. And well guys, after this crazy long straight, you have to brake, after this yellow marker on the left side, then also brake into a straight line. And as you can see, I was a little bit drifting, so you have to be careful with how you brake there, so not too aggressive and also not too smooth, because you want to stop the car as early as you possibly can and then be back on power very early. Be careful with traction. I mean, it's okay with traction, it's not that bad, but still be careful. And also here, cut these curbs, but be careful with track limits, because if you cut too much, it's invalidated. And now for the last corners which are coming up, you have to brake after this curb here on the right side, then brake into a straight line for the next turn. Also try brake into the corner, which is very important. Downshift in the third gear, back on power very early. And as I mentioned, be careful with traction. And guys, you should brake before this sign, and unfortunately I braked a little bit too late, and as you can see, I just completely overshooted the apex and got a completely bad exit, which cost me so much time, because as you can see, also this straight is long, and Le Mans is just a very long straight where you really have to get good exits, otherwise you just lose too much time. And for the next turns which are coming up, I brake after this point, which I think is also a little bit too late, because as you can see, I missed the apex a little bit, which is not ideal. And just be careful, a lot of speed, then you can go easy flat out, then just a little lift on the throttle, and also here downshift in the fourth gear just for a second, then be back on power very early. And then also here just a tap on the brakes, downshift in the fourth gear just for rotation, then back on power very early. And guys, this is a tricky corner, so you should watch it again. Of course, this could help you. And now for the last corners, you have to brake at this point and also cut a lot, but be careful with track limits, because you don't want to get an invalidated lap, because you can imagine this could be very frustrating. Now guys, I'm going to show you a lap again, so enjoy. this is the end of the track guide, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and well guys, I catch you next time, and bye bye and good luck here.